Hey, what's going on, everybody? This isn't an unboxing video. It's actually an unbagging video. It's just some cool stuff that I picked up today that I wanted to show you guys because it's just way too cool to take pictures of, and it would just take too many pictures to show you. But I was sitting at the bus stop today waiting for Luna to get off, scrolling on Facebook, and I saw Disc Replay posted some shit that they had for sale. I immediately called them and I was like, hey, I'm coming to look at these things. I got kind of a good deal, but kind of not. There's some shit that I've wanted for a few years, and I just never pulled the trigger on buying them, but I bought them because they were local. I could have got them online. I would have paid more because shipping and all that shit, but I decided to get them today because it was local. So, here's the first one. As you all know, I collect NECA action figures. This is pretty radical. This is a NECA action figure of Jason Voorhees. It's got his mama's dome piece in there too. This fucking phone. I'm showing the reflection on it. But this is it. It's pretty awesome. I have the, here's the back of it. I have the, oh shit, it's right here. I have the actual video game too. I've had this ever since I was a kid. Probably the hardest goddamn game I've ever played in my entire life, but it's still just so much fun to play. It's supposed to play music, but this one doesn't play music. I've never seen this for less than 30 bucks. They wanted 25 for it. I talked them down. I got it for like $21.99, I think, because it doesn't play music. I'm wondering if I can open this up and maybe replace a button battery. Hopefully it'll work. But this is cool. The only time I've ever actually seen and held one of these in my hands was at Days of the Dead last year, and the box was fucking smashed, and the dude wanted like 30 bucks for it, and I just kindly said no thank you. Oh, I also have NECA figure of that, but it's the Toys R Us exclusive, and it's pretty fucking awesome. It's not in that kind of box. It's in a way different kind of box, and the figure glows in the dark, and it's cloth, and instead of all plastic, it's pretty fucking cool. Here's the other one. Oh, a lot of you may or may not know this, but there's a Nightmare on Elm Street video game for Nintendo. I do not have this. I never owned it. I've downloaded it on my phone, and I played it on my phone. It's fun as shit. It's kind of like Castlevania, but you're fighting Freddy Krueger. It is so fucking cool. But it's crazy expensive. I've never seen it online for less than 45 bucks, and I will own it one day. The only reason why I haven't bought it is because my regular Nintendo system don't work that well, and I need to replace the pins in it. So I decided I'm not going to buy any video games for the old Nintendo until I get that fixed. What's the fucking point on spending money on games if I can't even fucking play them? But these boxes are in great condition, man. I love like the 8-bit colors, like they kind of like, they look like they glow in the dark, but they don't. But the Toys R Us exclusive ones do. And I have the Toys R Us exclusive of this also. It's funny because it was when I just started getting into collecting horror action figures. And I seen it, and I knew it was cool, but I didn't like the way it looked. And I was like, I'm not going to spend 30 bucks on it. I would feel bad because I got kids and bills and whatnot. And so I put it back, and I totally regretted putting it back. And then when we were at Days of the Dead, the whole trip there, I probably said it 11 times. I was like, Dora, if we see the fucking Freddy Krueger, Toys R Us, NECA NES exclusive, whatever, I gotta fucking buy it. I gotta buy it. And she ended up buying it for me. So that's pretty fucking sweet. That's pretty cool. And I also bought this one. Whoa, it was upside down. Oh shit, I didn't even take the price tag off. I'll do that later. You guys don't want to see that. This is also a NECA NES of the Predator. And he's in his 8-bit. Man, I really wish that the glare wasn't so bad on these. I'll post pictures in the comments section later. But this is also like the 8-bit version of fucking Predator. And the box is just in such good fucking condition, man. I had to buy this too. And what kind of fucking asshole would I be to buy that and not buy this. Oh, the fucking hologram cover. How fucking radical is that? Anyway, Cool Kid Collector. It's not an unboxing, it's an unbagging. I just wanted to show you guys what I got today. I'm going to do a contest in the next couple of days. I got a couple of things that I'm going to give away. They're not horror. Fuck you. Quit asking for my horror shit, because you're not going to get it, motherfuckers. You can have all the spare shit that I don't collect anymore. Like all my DC and Marvel stuff. I'm really not into that stuff anymore. I'm sick of buying comic books every month. And they just fucking sit in a closet. At least this kind of stuff I get to display it and look at and enjoy it and whatnot. So I'm done with comic books. I'm done collecting comic book character stuff. I'm going to start selling those things and giving them away. But I do have a trivia contest coming up in the next couple of days. So look out for that. Peace out, my nails.